for Innovative Africa. And you have uh, followed us through the press release that was sent out today on this breaking Africans doing it by themselves, for Africa. Live with me in studio tonight is one of the biggest achievements that we're having in 2021. A young, powerful, energetic, smart, creative, talented African born. As you all know, we are Africans, but born in Sierra Leone, like him in that case. So I want to welcome you to this exclusive edition with Alhassan, Hafiz, Bakarr, Kanu Senior. He's the founder and CEO of the newly application called Supfrica app, you know, a WhatsApp-like app. All of you are seeing it, and this app has been going viral. One thing I want to congratulate you, Africans, you got it. You got it on board because the way this app is being downloaded on my platform alone, was just within 3-5 hours, we had more than 50,000 people downloading the app, installing it, and sharing. This is the spirit of Africa that we've been talking about. And this Hafiz sitting here is one of the pioneers, and he's just on the creation of the Africa that we want. So his legacy is already permanent. Thinking forward for the Africa that we want, not even the leaders sitting on the continent or in the AU, think about such an innovation. And so we want to congratulate our brother, our father, a son of Africa, a proud son of Africa that has just spread out this innovation. So when they're going to be talking about, you know, I can remember in those days, Facebook was created by a young student in the campus. Tomorrow, our kids are going to be talking that, you know, South Africa was created by a young genius, you know, just like we also have the Facebook, WhatsApp, Afro World, the TV, Facebook page, and everything that we're doing to unite Africa digitally and virtually, because now is the dawn of Africa. So good. As you join, make sure you share the link and invite one another, because we're going to crack it 2 hours with our CEO and founder here. He's going to be telling us about the vision that he had. What is it that actually motivated him? Why didn't he give up? Because there must have been challenges. What is the spark? What is it that he can influence and inspire and motivate you to also take this kind of venture? How can you support a brother, a father, a son of the continent, this app reach 2 billion Africans in the continent and in the diaspora? That is our goal tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Back to the studio. Hello, welcome to the show, Hafiz. Hello.
Yes, hello, how are you?
Fine, thank you. Welcome. How are you doing today? Can you hear me? This should not happen today on the Pan-African Daily TV, ladies and gentlemen. This should not even happen. Let us not even go there. Okay. Thank you. Yes, we can see you. I mean, the stream was just kind of like acting up. How are you doing today, brother? Can you hear me? Wow. This is not possible. This is not possible. This is not happening on the Pan-African Daily TV with this genius. Go ahead. Now you're back again. You keep going out and coming out. I don't know what is happening. Are you having some challenges out there? Okay. It is gonna work just like every challenge that we've been having here on the Pan-African Daily TV. I really cannot just say what is going on behind the stream there. And we did all the testing and everything was going fine. As you can see him come and go. Wow. Yeah, can you refresh? Give us 1 minute. Let's refresh the stream and see what is happening here. Okay. Are you okay now? Hello. Oh, God. This is just not happening. Okay, I don't know what the challenge have faced. What challenges are you facing out there? Wow. Okay. Of course, I don't know what I can say. I'm just speechless because this is going to be happening. So, like, they are telling you, you know what, you want to create platforms, move from our platforms and go use your own platform. Of course, he also has been creating a lot of streaming platforms. And hey, people, we cannot take this anymore. We cannot keep doing this to ourselves. So, we would have to do some other things differently. So please just stay calm. Stay calm. It's going to work out today for the people of Africa. It's going to work out today. Our ancestors are with us right here. No one is going to stop us from going where we're going. Yes. So we're just doing everything possible back here in the studio on the Pan African Daily TV tonight to make it work for our honorable guest and specialist, smart, young, intelligent Sierra Leonean, born in Sierra Leone, relocated to the States at the age of 9, and just had this vision something must work for Africa, from Africans, by Africans, for Africa. Yes. And so he started building up this dream. So it's not just like a day work, getting to where he is now. He's been doing it the right way. And today we want to talk about from talk to walk the talk. That's our topic for tonight. We've been talking a lot. Everyone has been complaining. Hey, Susan, people come and they talk very intelligently. Are all Africans just motivational speakers? What is going on? Today, we are starting on the series, and it's going to be featuring creative young talent on the continent and in the diaspora that are doing perfect work for Africa. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Can you hear me? Wow. All right. Yes. From us to us, ladies. This is magic. This is magic. But anyways, yeah, he keeps joining and they kick him out and he would not be steady as you can find it. I think we would, in any case, no matter what, we're going to get him live on telephone. If we keep trying and it's not working, just be patient. But he's right here and you've seen him already. And he's going to share this wonderful vision with us. I don't know what is going on, but you all know that the moment we keep using these platforms that do not belong to us, someone is always going to shut up our mouth. We have seen it a couple of times. It's not happening only today. It's been happening every day. Even recently, we ought to have Professor Pielo Lumumba on the show. It will not get connected for obvious reasons. So it is time, people. It is high time. We launched the satellite funding for our Pan-African media. Of course, we are not constantly reminding you on it, but you have just seen that we can move on without getting our own platform. And this is exactly what our brother just did with the Supfrica app. I hope you guys are already downloading it. I hope you're sharing it. I got calls from worldwide Africans today just congratulating me as if I was the one that launched the app. I mean, I got calls from Jamaica. Oh, I'm enjoying my Supfrica. I got calls from Ethiopia. I got calls from the United States. Everywhere, the whole African worldwide was just bubbling. Like, this is not happening in our time. And really, I can't wait to just have him in the studio with me. And if I don't have him in the studio, like I said, we're going to have him on telephone. Let me find out. Let me find out. This is crazy. Yes. But we see that is us. That is the reality of the Africa that we want. The moment we make a step, we also understand that these enemies are just not unreal. They are real. They're real, and we've been seeing it every day. In any case, like I said, come rain, come sun, even if we're not going to have him today, we're going to have him on telephone. But believe me, we're going to have him on the Pan African Daily TV. If it doesn't work today, we'll be live tomorrow, or we'll be live on Tuesday to host him again. So I don't know. Like I said, this young genius just created this app. We're going to drop the link of this app in our stream line here for you to download and to share. This is the Africa we want, not just the Africa that We keep talking all the time, but the Africa that works for Africans by Africans. As we have been saying it a couple of times, and we would keep dancing and singing to this music, no other person will build Africa but you Africans. No one. As a matter of fact, they're even just waiting that we pave the way and you see all this, like I say, gold diggers, as we call them, coming. We're not particular interest to develop African and Africans. Look at our infrastructures. Look at our healthcare. Look at our politics and leadership model. I mean, Europe itself and the West cannot tell us that they think good about us and why they do business with our leaders, and the continent keeps rotting and sinking into depths and whatever, but they enjoy it. It is not fair. This is malicious. This is not what we call fair business on a win-win basis. I mean, if I have a business partner, I would like to see him win and I win. It's just like in a relationship. We are in a relationship. I want my partner to progress. He also has to have me to progress. So everything starts from a small unit to the biggest, to building a continent, how we relate and connect to push the Africa we want. But now, in the past 400 decades, even 500, from colonization, you see the intentions of our collaborators or other partners in the world. From Berlin Conference 1884, the motive to which they just sat here in Europe, in Berlin, and petitioned Africa like a piece of cake. So the partners of Africa is so, I don't know how to say it. We cannot say that a lot. So even though we keep putting the blames on the leadership, but also the partners that actually are doing business with them and not seeing the people. How many percentage? Look at 90% of unemployment for young people on the continent. And now when they relocate to come to Europe and even crossing the Mediterranean and dying there, what are they going to be saying? Oh, they catch them and put them into refugee camps. Some of them are killed. Some of them are mistreated. Why do you on earth do business with continent and these kind of leaders when you see for yourself that they are not treating their people rightly? I will pull out from that contract. So the world has not been fair. Whatever partnership they're doing with us Africans, and they want to put their foot and put the blame on the leadership of Africa. And on the contrary, they put even the blame on us. So you see what they do: divide, conquer, rule us, subject us, rape us. I mean, I can't even describe it. Like they put us against you, the leadership, they put the leadership against the people, and we keep killing one another. It's not going to happen again. South Africa has this clear vision, just like Pan-African Daily TV. Platforms that would unite Africans worldwide, on the continent, in the diaspora, to build the Africa that we want. There is no other option for African young people than to push them into innovation, than to connect them to their brothers and sisters in the diaspora, than to do business together. And where do we connect? We mustn't travel. Now we see all the travel bans, and even the COVID is going to make the world shift, and not the travel between movements of goods and services and people is not going to be the same again. I mean, I think it's been a year. All of us, it's clear and evident that it's not going to function in the format that we used to know. So what is the world trying to do? Build another option. So even if we have the geographical Africa on the continent with a 55 member state, of course, we can also have the virtual African platform with the whole diaspora on it. That's why we came to the vision of creating our own AfroWorld.tv Facebook-like platform. And now he is coming up and creating other platforms like this, South Africa, and other platforms that we're about to listen to tonight. I guess we are good to go. Hello?
Yes, hello, how are you?
Fine. Finally. What is the challenge out there, brother?
I'm here, and the internet connection, the network. That's one of the things that we really need our government to help us with when we're trying to innovate for our people. So that's the challenge, but I'm sure that we can definitely come together and see how best we can fix this challenge.
All right, but I'm happy you're here. Would you adjust your camera just a little bit so that, I don't know, a little bit down? Just adjust your camera a little bit.
Okay.
This?
How was that?
Good. Perfect. Perfect.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, sounds good now. Everything looks good. So, brother,
Okay.
I mean, we don't have time to waste because of all this internet. Let's just dive into the topic. What
Yes.
was, who are you? Just go ahead and just tell us who you are and what
Sure.
brought you to this and why Soup Africa and Tech Africa. Go ahead.
Yes. My name is Alhassan Hafiz Bakarr Kanu Senior. Thank you and your team very much for having me. I truly appreciate it. I'm an African. I was born in Sierra Leone. At a very young age, I was very innovative. Around 3, 4 years old, I looked around my environment. I said, "Why there's no electricity? Why there's no water? Why there's no this? Why there's no that?" And at a young age, I said, "I want to do something about that. I don't want to live or let my people live in darkness. I want to create something to help." When I was 9 years old, my mother brought me to the United States of America. From there, I got educated, but I also saw that us as Africans were not really celebrated in the Western world. But more importantly, us as Africans was very, very scared to embrace our African identity because maybe of what they saw in the media, in books, etc., etc. And I said that I wanted to change this dialogue where we can embrace ourselves and love ourselves and do for ourselves. So around 1998, when I was in college, I created a company called Mama Africa Productions. That was the sole purpose of promoting and marketing Africa and Africans. And we started the first African nightclub because, you know, as Africans, you go to school, you're working 2, 3 jobs, and you don't have time to have fun. So we figured let's start with a nightlife first. So around that time, we're promoting artists, promoting businesses, and then we said, let's start our own FM station because we wanted to, you know, have a voice for Africans, but we're not successful in getting a license. So we find out what other options were there, and we heard about, you know, teaming up with somebody that had their own FM station. So we joined the company. We had a show called the African Radio Show. It got very popular, and then we decided to find out about the internet. And we became one of the first internet radio station called African Radio Online. And with that, we were able to promote, market, push everything about Africa, not just Sierra Leone, but the whole of Africa, which was great. And during that time, people were asking about, okay, how can you promote me? How can you sell my music? How can we promote ourselves? And we saw that technology was becoming very, very big around us. So we took the chance and said, okay, let's start a technology company. So around 2014, we created Supfrica. And with Supfrica, we said, okay, there's all these platforms that we as Africans are using, but they're not created by Africans. And it was never intention to be created by Africans. Mm-hmm. So we said, we're going to get to work and be who we believe that Africans should be. We're going to create for Africans, by Africans, and let it be globally used. And that has been our slogan, is that we create as Africans, by Africans, for Africans, to be used by all. And that's where the revolution started. And we went straight to work. We said, okay, let's attack the music sector. And the music sector was iTunes and Spotify. And we created Audiofreaka. And from there, here we are today.
Wow. So it's not just Soup Africa. What other platforms actually are you active on or that you've created?
We currently have 20 app platforms ready to go.
Oh, all right. What about Stream App platform? Because I guess you've just seen that we are on a problematic using other apps and that we need to relocate as fast as possible. Yes. Do you have something in the market for streaming?
Yes. So in 2012, we started our own live streaming company called VoiceCast. That was the first African streaming company. But back then, like I said, Africans didn't really celebrate, you know, that platform. So we went from VoiceCast to now it's called Supfrica. So Supfrica is similar, just like what we have now. It should be launching next month in February. We're going to be launching it. You're able to go live just like Facebook. You're able to go live just like Zoom. And it's almost ready to be launched. So we do have that platform as well. It's been working on about 10 years now, and we're going to launch it next month.
Wow. Are you surprised about the Soup Africa, the way it just went viral? Are you surprised about that?
Yes, because you know we've been working on these platforms, and Africans haven't really been embracing it too much because their question would be, well, it already exists, so why should we use it? And the thing is, because an African created it, so we should be celebrating it. So with Supfrica now, it was a test. It's been out since 2014 or so, but we just recently decided to say, okay, well, let's put it out there. A friend of mine who has Salon Messenger, Mr. Salu, he's like, you know what, put it out there. Let's see what happens. And it was supposed to be a beta test. So it wasn't an actual launch yet. It was a beta test. So the beta test now went viral because, you know, Africans decided that, you know what, it's time. It's time we embrace our own. So this is still a shock to me because for the past 20 years, knowing that the support hasn't really been there, to now 2021, when we're actually waking up and rising up and saying, no, we need to support our platform. And so it's been quite a surprise, yes.
Why do you think that it's really happening now? I mean, like you said, you've been building this, there was no attention placed on it. I also understand even the Pan-African Daily is just going viral. But in the past, if you would have done something like that, do you think that the pandemic and this year that the world just shut down and gave some kind of inspiration for Africans to wake up?
Yeah, I think the pandemic had a lot to do with it because we look at ourselves and said that maybe number one, you look left, you look right, we're on our own. And I think that one thing, because now you're home with your family, which is, you know, as an African, family is very, very big. People are looking to stay connected. Something is happening on the other side of WhatsApp and other messengers. I guess they're doing some restrictions. So with We Now, it's a voice. So this became a voice that, you know, we have our own and we're going to use it. So I think that had a lot to do with it. But also I think, you know, 2021, 2020, we started to wake up, started to embrace ourselves. People started going back home, started investing. And I think we decided to say, you know what, I think we can be better. We can do better. We can innovate. And I think that's what happens. And people just say, you know what, it's time.
Okay. It is similar. What can you just explain some of the challenges you've been through? I mean, I think this is not just a walk in the park, isn't it?
No, it hasn't been a walk in the park. The hardest thing I had to face in 20 years is being innovative and thinking 5, 10 years down the line. You know, like all the things that's happening now, from the live streaming to the radio to the TV, to the social networking, all these things we've created for years. I'm saying since 2005, 2004, 2006, and we're pushing out there, but it wasn't being embraced because people are more into what already existed. So from then to now, I'm still trying to wonder what has changed, because overnight, our people as Africans have embraced this, and we're not being used to something like this because we've been creating, we've been innovating, and we always believe that one day it will actually work. Just do what you love, what you believe in, and it was about, you know, enhancing, marketing, pushing, promoting Africa innovation. You know, love being African, loving your people, and just looking at what we use and saying, no, we as Africans, we can do this. And I think this is an inspiration that if you're thinking about something like what you're doing, do it. And if it's a good product, I think people will come. And I think this is the time. I think we're really ready as Africans to take ourselves and do for ourselves.
Absolutely. Yes, it's quite interesting because this kind of innovation that we're discussing about from Africans for Africans, you did not think, why should I create something new? I mean, it's already existing there. Why must I bother myself to do something? And what did it bother you to think, we already have this product similar in the market. Why should I do something again that is almost like this?
Right. Well, I knew, you know, from my experience that most of this product is being carried by us.
Yes.
WhatsApp is being carried by Africans. WhatsApp is an African product pretty much owned by somebody else. So I knew that this will work. Africans just wanted something that was theirs. I believe that. I believe that once they got something that was workable, that was brandable, and that actually worked, I believe that they will embrace it. I didn't believe it would be so quickly, but I knew one day that we will embrace ours. So I didn't want to rewrite the wheel. I wanted to use what's already in existence that we're already using. It's a simple product. Africans are key communicators. We want to talk to each other every Saturday, every Sunday, every Monday. We call our family, we call our friends. So we are the people who have carried most of these platforms. So why not it be owned by us now?
Okay, I see some questions in the chat, even though we were still going to come to that. Is where is this test or this app currently available in Play Store, Apple, or where?
Yes, so we usually do the first test, the first beta version on Android because 80% of Africans are on Android. So
Correct.
we usually do the test on that. So once we do the test and we see what we get from the feedback, then we start working on the iOS because the Apple, the iOS version is a very tricky platform. It takes a little longer to get into the App Store. They ask for more things. So once we know that people want it, we'll jump on it. So since yesterday, our team has been out in the office. We're working on it right now.
Tell me more about that, because I can tell you also our experience from AfroWorld.tv is also the Facebook-like application for the Pan-African Daily TV, and also like we say AfroWorld TV platform.
Yes.
And yes, we also had that challenge, and now we are also just only available on for Android users while we are developing the iOS. So we know this thing. So I'm telling you, Apple users, to be patient.
Yes.
The modalities to get Apple out there, it's really, really, Apple is not really friendly like Android users.
Yes, exactly.
It's gonna come. It's coming. Just be patient.
It's coming. Yes, it's coming. It's coming.
All right.
Yes.
Another thing that I would like us to, what does a project like this cost?
Yes, right now we're self-funded. We've put about almost $30,000 into it. And those are money that we've saved, and it's coming from us right now. And so project like this, the platforms do become expensive, especially when you don't want to make something ordinary. Because if you're going to compete, you want to make sure you do something that's going to compete well.
Correct. Yeah, because I know, like for the AfroWorld.tv, we also have put close to 100,000 on it. You can imagine, and even launching the app on Google, there were some recommendations like the camera. I also see you use the camera and the speed and the speed. Marketplace where people sell products, so that one is more complex, and we're putting really a lot there. We're gonna go on Amazon. Do you also think about that on South Africa?
For on Amazon?
Yeah, to officially brand it or put it there for users on that platform.
Yes, we do, but we have our own marketing. We have our own marketplace as well, which is called Supfrica. So we don't know what Amazon is.
Correct. I like that. You know, absolutely. I really just wanted to get into that. Your stomach sitting there and pull out these things out here. So please don't be surprised, like, oh, we want to build out, or why are you talking about, competitors and stuff like that.
Right.
Yes. It is a pleasure, actually, and like I said, we are on this journey together, trying to get everything. What is it that you want the viewers and the users to know when using this application?
Right. So first thing I wanted them to know is that this was actually thought about for Africans. We knew that when we were going to compete with the other messengers, my goal was, seeing people who are talking on those other platforms yelling and screaming, "Can you hear me? Can you hear me?" Or they have to go to they have to walk a mile to be able to get a reception. The goal was, what kind of software, what can we do to make sure that if you have 2G or 3G or 4G, able to use this platform? So that was the key. It wasn't about what it looked like yet. It wasn't about what the features was. The main thing was, can it be worked well in Africa? Because that's where people are using this platform. We know that in the Western world, the internet is great. We understand that. But for people back home, how do we build this? So even if you're on a 2G phone or 2G network, you can be able to use it. And that's what the main goal was. And that's what took us even longer to create and code and find the right development and everything that we need to make sure it works. And that was it. And from there now, we got to work with the features and adding similarities to other platforms. But that was a goal, is if you're in the village or if you're in the city, you still can have quality calls.
Okay. Can you just what was the marketplace again?
Market Freaka.
Market Freaka. So everything ends with Freaka. Supfrica, Tech Freaka, Market
Yes.
Freaka. And the music?
Yeah. They need to know that it's Africa. It's Audio Freaka.
Audio Freaka. Anyway, we will be
Yes.
collaborating and partnering together as your
Okay.
media partner. And yes, the media that
Yeah.
connects the diaspora and the continental. We would be sharing everything here. I mean, this is not the
Yeah.
last time we're going to come on the show. We're
Oh
going to be.
no, no. I'm very, very happy to see what you guys are doing. It's incredible. It's wonderful. I just love your professionalism. It's amazing. So we'll definitely come back.
Yes. Anyway, we are not done. We are not
No,
done.
I know.
I was
I
just
know.
asking viewers because a lot of viewers are asking some questions in the chat, so I pick it and
Okay.
we talk about it. So,
Okay.
like for instance, are you an IT or a developer? What's your background?
IT develop. Well, I started as an IT and a developer. From there, I became an entrepreneur that have a team around me that help build what my mind is saying that we need to do. So I started building websites. I started building apps. I started that on my own. Learn how to do it. It was all self-taught from 2005 until now. Was self-taught. Just a few years, I just created a Tech Freaka platform and hired a team, and here we are.
Any other further projects?
Right now, we like I said, we have 20 platforms, so we're looking to do that. But the goal for Tech Freaka is whatever we can do to help society. So, for instance, right now, if we have an electricity problem, what can we do for that? How can we make sure if we're using wind, if we're using solar, if we're using water, or whatever we're using, how can we do that? Because we don't want to say 30 years from now, oh, that's just Africa. We want our grandchildren to say, yes, our forefathers, our foremothers they saw the problem and they fixed it and created a solution. So that's what we do. We're always thinking about different ways to enhance ourselves, not just on apps, but also outside, from energy to gas, to construction, just different things, to farming. Just how can we help as Africans and be self and create our own and feed our people and fix our roads, whatever is going to help us to just to have that love for ourselves. When you can go outside and see that our streets are clean and people are just helping each other. So that's the focus, is how to put Africa and where it belongs, where it's supposed to be, and that's what we wake up every day and we think about doing.
Amazing. Hafiz, did you ever think for a while that the government and the leadership on the continent is so bad? I will not do something like this because of bottlenecks, because of corruption, because of poverty and hunger. Did you ever think about that when you were creating?
Yeah, I mean, you always have doubts. You always think that, okay, should I do this? Should I not do this? This was going to happen. And I'm the kind of person where, for some reason, I was given this gift of having this vision and just doing it. No matter if it's only me in the room by myself or a team, I was given this vision and this gift to do this. And it doesn't matter who or individual will say, because the end goal for me is I want to see a better Africa. I'm 43 now. I've been saying the same question: why electricity is not great? Why are people still starving? Why this? Why that? So whoever there might be an issue with, my goal is to make sure that next 10, 20 years, 30 years, we're not here, even immediately, we're not where we was before. So we hope and we ask if they want to work with us, they want to work with people who are doing something like this. That's it, because it takes a whole village to come together to do best for ourselves and our people.
Okay. Yes, of course. There are a lot of questions in the background asking. um, I am sitting on the executive board of the ADDI. Do you know the ADDI?
I've heard of it, but I'm not familiar with it.
All right, no problem. So we're gonna have you on that platform. The ADDI is the African Development Diaspora Institute, created by Her Excellency Dr. Shikumbari Kwa. I mean, the most powerful woman, African woman or Black woman alive today,
Wow, nice.
that is mobilizing the diaspora and continental Africans for the Africa that we want. I mean, it's very relevant. You have to be a member, but we'll talk about this after the show. Same thing, we're collaborating and moving the continent forward with the PLO Lumumba Foundation. Of course, all this, I'm going to put you in contact with them, and we share the vision together. Maponga Joshua is also sitting there in Zimbabwe. Julius Malema is sitting there in South Africa, and just a lot of Africans that are dreaming to push Africa forward. So we're gonna get you into this think tank Africa, because the innovation that you've just done now is mind blowing, and we cannot be walking this journey alone. Another question: you're becoming, you're going to become, and you're already one of the most powerful Africans that has placed his footprint on the Africans. Would you want to be a leader, just like run the AU or whatever, be a president?
I've never thought about that. My goal has always been, how can I be part of the solution? You know, how can I use my skills and talent to be part of the solution? How can I help to make sure my people don't go to bed hungry? Or how can I make sure that that 4-year-old, 5-year-old kid is not out there selling soap or selling popcorn because, you know, their parents don't have food? So I'm more about that. But if being in that leader role, and it could be a neutral role where it's not about this party or that party, I'm ready for that. I've always said that if we're gonna have a party that bring everybody together, people from the Western world who, like us, who are here, people from home who knows the ground, coming together and creating something that is neutral, that will listen to each other, that's for the betterment of all of us. That's what I want. It's not about, you know, what party it is or who's there. It's about what can we bring today to make sure that we leave for our future, for our children, something better. And that what I want to be a leader or be part of.
Incredibly amazing. I see a lot of people saying, oh, I just downloaded for my daughter and it's working, and they're thanking you for this wonderful opportunity that you're giving to Africans and uplifting our faces. Good.
Thank you.
It is but important that we would recognize that the paradigm mindset of Africans is really drifting.
Yes.
Africans supporting their own stuff, and this is a clear proof. The downloads of this app. Do you have any statistics, or you've been watching it with your team out there? That as of now, how many apps? You know, how many thousand users or downloads?
Yes, my team just really told me we're right now at 100,000 downloads, I believe, in 4 days. Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. 100,000. Now, where do you want to see this go? I don't know why, but he's been kicked out again. Let's just be patient. We're going to have him back here. I'll be opening the lines, ladies and gentlemen. Be patient and keep your questions ready. Yeah, we will be back. We will be back. We will be back. He will be joining us again on the show. So, ladies, lines are open. +49 1578211 2379. Call in and throw your feedback. What do you think about Innovative Africa? What is it that Africans want to see? Not just the talk, but the walk. Walk the talk. He's right back with us right now. So, Hafiz, we just lost you again. Hello. So let us take the break, and as we play our break video, giving him the possibility to connect, we'll be right back in just a minute. Watching the Pan-African Daily TV with Dr. Susan Tata. The Africa we want: unity, consciousness, our culture, our spirituality, our history. One Africa for Africans worldwide. Motherland's calling its diaspora home. So thank you. Welcome back to the studio. I am opening the lines for you to call and ask these direct questions. Hafiz, are you there? No. Okay. Wow. Yeah, it's be patient, be patient. He's gonna be back with us in studio. But I can already see your questions. Some of you asking if it is secure. Bossman is saying, is the app encrypted and secure? Those are all questions we also want to handle with him here, because that was also my fear. What about the okay, hello? Yes, good evening. I mean, we're still waiting for him to connect. If you hello?
Yeah, sorry. Long overdue, long overdue. It's welcomed. I will share this as far as I can share it. This is a welcome time for this type of platform. You see, we having problems now.
Yeah, he's still kicked behind, but just go on talking while we're waiting for him to join. Go ahead. He's hearing you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, my question to him is, I think I had asked you a question this morning. Is it going to be very similar to WhatsApp, where I can just click on the person's on the number and add the person to my contact? I put a name on it and add them to my contact. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand, because I also have the Pan-African Daily TV group already on South Africa, and they also have a page on the Afro World. And one of the challenges exactly that you were saying is for me to add a member or from my team. So I think he should be here to address this. If we're lucky to have him, let's just keep going while we're waiting for him. What was the other question?
Well, the other thing I have with the thing, it's not difficult to start with it. I really like what it looks like. Is this something that we can use without, let me say, interference, or easy interference? Let me put it like that. How much freedom does this platform give us without interference? I wonder if you understand what I'm talking about.
Of course, I understand. Are we secured? It's just, are we safe?
Yeah, that's basically it. That's it. That's the right question. How secure are we? Because, like I've been telling you, one of the challenges we've been having is having a private conversation. And often things to talk about is being discussed in other places. And, we have to fear for our own safety.
Okay.
We can't have a private conversation.
Yeah, he is right here. And I would paraphrase your questions, and just please be on the standby to listen to what he's going to say to it. Alhassan?
Okay. Thank you.
Hello? Hafiz? Okay, let's just refresh a little bit, ladies and gentlemen, and see where the problem is coming from. So be patient. We'll be right back just in a second. So he should good to go for him to join us now. If it was from our own, if it was our fault from the Pan-African Daily TV, if not, then we should be having him. Okay, that's good, fine. Hafiz?
Yes, I'm here. I'm back. Thank you.
Yeah, we've been having a couple of questions, and there is a caller that just called in and was asking, how secured and safe is the platform for us Africans?
Yes, so that was one of the biggest things we wanted to work on, was the security. So it's very safe, and of course, we all know that if your platform is not safe, the Play Store or the App Store will not allow it on their platform. So
Correct.
It's very secure, and of course, every day when there's new security coming out, we want to make sure we protect our users. That's our main goal, to make sure we protect them.
All right, but I think the question here was like, we're building our platforms for us and to talk about ourselves freely without interference, without someone having to Is it completely safe that we can go ahead and do our stuffs and expose our plants and use it freely, post our pictures or whatever videos?
Yes. Yes, it's very, very secure. You know, we have our servers that protects, you know, HTTPS, everything that they do, they say that they use our platform will be protected. And that's our goal. That's our plan. People have asked us that. People have said things like that. They've also asked us if somebody says some, you know, some negative comments or trying to do harm to people, would we say anything? And our goal is, we hope that, you know, people don't use this platform for negativity. They use it for positiveness. They use it for, you know, progressiveness of all of us. But at the end of the day, we're here to protect our users on our platforms.
That is very relevant because right now, you know, we're dealing with a lot of intruders and we want to keep our information very safe. And we want to feel free to be able to share this knowledge with our brothers and sisters. And if that's the case, then that's a plus for this app. Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it. It is safe, it is secure. Go ahead, but use it responsibly. I mean, of course, we are.
Yes.
We are. We've never been a troublemaker.
Yes.
We know what it is for us to connect, and we've been doing that so well. Hafiz, another question.
Yes.
Like me, I created personally. I wanted to have a feel for the app, and so when I downloaded it, first of all, I like the colors, the Pan-African colors, and I like the speed.
Yes.
The speed. You know, but the only difficulty that I had was to add a member or to share the link.
Okay. So yeah, so like I said, we were in beta mode. So not all features was accessible, like sharing and other areas. So that's why in the beginning stage that people were having a little bit of difficulties because it was in a test mode. But it has been removed from test mode, and now we're working on making sure all those things that people are looking for is there or is being put on live. So that's it. So it will be ready to go. I think by the end of tonight, everything should be working properly. But I want everybody to know that because it was during the test mode, and we didn't expect this to go so viral so quickly. We wanted to limit the features that was available during the test, but it will be fixed immediately.
Okay. Would it be able to accommodate us 1.2 billion on the continent plus, and we're growing? You know, we are baby boomers. We love the world. We love humanity. Yeah. We're Africans, and we're reproducing. It would accommodate us, right?
I believe it definitely will. It goes back to people who see the benefit of this, those that are financially able to invest in us and invest in the platform, our partners from all over Africa, people like you and others who see the benefit of this coming together and joining and having this platform to hold the whole of Africa and using the platform not only to communicate, but to give back, because 1.2 million Africans on this also calls for a significant amount of finances that the company will have, which will go back to the community. So yes, definitely, we believe with the technology and with the proper investments and the finances, it will definitely secure those amount of people and even more. Because it's not just about Africa also, it's also bridging the gap from our African Americans, as well, our people who are from the European descent, people from Afro-Latina. So we want to bridge that gap to not only say it's for you inside of Africa, but it's also for our brothers and sisters outside as well.
Absolutely. Of course, when we say Africans, now like the term that we learned from Professor James Small yesterday on the show was we're Africans. So we know that our brothers and sisters in the diaspora were adopted, abdicated, and brought there forcefully. So they are Africans. Yeah. And I have a caller on the line. Let me just pick up this call. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. I'm calling from Morocco.
Go ahead. Welcome.
Thank you. So yeah, I'm hearing Hafiz presenting his platform and everything. I'm a musician from Ghana who has been in Morocco for the past 16 years. And so listening to what he's presenting, I'm more interested in, we have a lot of challenges here for artists who are installed here to get their music to the next level, to get it on various platforms. And so,
yes.
yeah.
So what is the question actually?
Yeah, the question is how, because I'm checking the platform, I'm trying to get on it to understand how it works, and I'm facing challenges already. How do we get access in North Africa here, mostly in Morocco? Because I've been one of the main, how you say, activists, active migrants in the community here. I started music here for the past 16 years. A lot of musicians have come here, mostly from the Ivory Coast, from Congo, from the Cameroon. And we are trying to get to our music to the next level. We go to studios and record, but we have challenges having it on platform. Personally, I have my music on iTunes and other things, but it seems those on the continent don't get access to my music. So I want to get on friendly African platforms where those on the continent get access to what we produce here. And that's the main reason why I'm listening to this program, following it. I think it's a very good initiative. But yet again, I was just trying to see how it works, and I'm facing problems already. So how can we get access to download our music on the platform so that we can also be helped?
Okay.
I think he's talking about Audiofrica.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so he's very correct. Most of the African continent or African countries are not able to benefit from iTunes or YouTube, etc. And this is why Audiofrica come into play. Audiofrica is an independent platform, number one, for the artist. You download the app or you go on the website, audiofrica.com, you upload your music. From there now, you decide. Do you want to sell your music or do you want to offer it for free? From there now, if you sell the music, we give you 90% of it, and you still own 100% of your copyright. If you want to just offer it for free, we also pay for pay-per-stream, which means that when people listen to your music, we'll pay you for the streams as well. We don't block anybody. All the countries in the world have access to it. But what we pride ourselves in is that we are able to pay artists, because if you go back to my Facebook page, I have a couple of videos there. And for the past 20 years, I've been working with artists, and they're always saying they go to the studio, but they're not making anything. And this is why Audiofrica exists, is because they're able to put their music, share it to their fans buy it, and they get paid. And we pay you through your bank account, we pay you through mobile money, we can pay you through MoneyGram or Western Union. Our goal is to make sure we do that. And we also went even extra, because most artists were saying, well, they still want to be on iTunes, they still want to be on YouTube, etc. So I said, no problem. You can still be on those platforms. We created what is called Audiofrica Plus. Audiofrica Plus now, we're able to take your music from Audiofrica and reach out to over 1,000+ platforms across the globe and collect the money for you and send it to you. So pretty much we are, just like Supfrica, we're here for you, for the African artist, the musician, for your music, but also to make sure you earn your music and you get what's due for you. So it's available, you can log on it, you can download the app. It's working well in any country right now. Nobody is blocked.
Sorry, I don't know. I just lost him, but I wanted him to concretely tell us what was the challenge, because he said he's on the platform and he's having some challenges, but I can't get him again. So if you can call back, please, to tell us the kind of challenges you're facing there, so that we can assist you, that will be very okay. But as you know, it is audiofrica.com. Right. And we are going to continuously be talking about, because even the Pan-African Daily TV, honestly, as you have seen, we are relocating. To what platform do you have for us, Hafiz?
We have a few platforms for you. We have Livefrica, and we also have Africa Spaces as well, which is our online platform. Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, he's calling back. Let us listen to the challenge that he's facing. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's CMO again. I heard you saying I should call back, so I'm calling back.
Yes.
And yeah, just to emphasize again, the challenges we are facing here mostly. A lot of, we started the game here, like I said, 16 years back, playing music here. We have a lot of hotels here, and nothing was specially happening. A lot of international festivals just to promote the country, the kingdom. And so I came here, I was like, it was the right place to do music.
But then it was a challenge to get to the next level. We are producing music every time, spending a lot of money, but we can't get it on international platforms because there wasn't a lot happening here apart from live music. Then a lot of musicians came from the Ivory Coast all over Africa, and they're producing music here.
Yes.
We can still get it on the next level.
Excuse me. Yes, I got that point already. But you said you were on the platform and you're facing some challenges. Is it challenges to upload your music or to use a feature on it?
Oh no, challenges that you have the music and you have nothing back.
Okay.
I have music, I have an album, I have singles on iTunes.
That's good. Okay.
Benefit, we don't have benefit.
All right. Okay.
We don't get to see how it's working there, so we are looking for African platform made for African music that we can get access to.
Okay. Thank you very much. I thought that you were talking about connecting yourself to the platform. So that's clear, and he has answered that question.
Yes.
So, I mean, you saw these challenges. For instance, I'm also coming from the festival background. We started by doing one of the biggest African festivals in Europe, based particularly in Germany. I mean, for Africans by Africans. And we continued that festival. And also, that was the challenge. How do we load an artist that we used to have in the lineup would always complain, even the upcoming artists, where they can put their music on it.
Right.
So,
Right.
Right. Talk about the marketplace, please.
Yeah, so we have what is called Supfrica, and that concept is two of them. Supfrica, which is similar to the other guy that I'm not going to mention the name, and there's Supfrica Plus, which is more of like an avatar, like an advert, where you can advert jobs, you can sell, buy and sell items, and the goal for that is pretty much, we know as Africans, you go to the market, we are the best sellers out there. But the issue was, how do we bring that digitally? How, if I'm in Kenya and you're in the USA, how can we connect? How can we sell? And we knew that it made sense to create a marketplace. And like I said, the goal is always what is already available when we're branding it as an African product, which means now when you go there, you're going to see all African sellers. You're going to see all Africans who are selling what they're selling, and they're ready to deliver for you. You're also going to have other people who are looking to connect to the continent. So that's it. So it's a marketplace for you to sell and earn income and earn your money as well, and give you the opportunity to have a business even in your home. If you're home, you can sell your product. You don't even have to have a store to do that. So people are calling it the African Amazon. But that one right now as well too will be launched also in February. So we're gearing up to launch the majority of our platforms shortly. But it's live. It's on the Play Store. It's also online as well.
Beautiful. I'm picking up this call. Hello. Hello.
Am I on the show?
Yes, you're live on the show. Please go ahead.
Okay, good evening from here. My name is Obi Emmanuel Chibike. I'm calling from the state of Israel.
Okay. Wow. All right. Yeah. Live from Israel. Go ahead. What's your question or your comment?
Yeah, I have a comment. I want to thank my Sierra Leonean brother, Mr. Kanu.
Thank you.
For his good work.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. For over 24 hours now on our platform, on our various platforms, on Radio Biafra, London, on our Facebook platform, there's been a lot of advertisements about this South Africa.
Yes.
Our people love it so much. We have been longing for a long time because all these many social medias have been on our neck. They are censoring our and our freedom of speech.
Correct.
So we are tired and we are bored of it. So this is a kind of relief. We are looking forward for something that will be like Facebook, where we can say whatever thing we want to say to liberate ourselves without being censored. So we thank him very much. Biafrans appreciate you. We are innovative people and we like innovative people also. So we congratulate you. One more thing is
Thank you.
sometimes when people come out with this kind of initiative, we used to support them, but at the end of the day, when the things go beyond the way the person expects, when the thing grows up, the person start to change and start behaving like the old people, the people that we don't have for. So we need to stay focused, to stay consistent, and maintain what you have built. Don't let it go that way. There was many platforms before. We used to know many of them, like there was the one they called To Go. They have come and gone. This one that are pushing our image today, this one that is dealing with us today, they will also come and go.
Correct.
And when you maintain what we build, we will support you. We like our own. This is our own. We support you. Biafrans, we support you. I bet you that the best people we will get on this platform, the best people that will support you will be Biafrans. Then one of the challenges I had, I don't know whether the thing is because of my gadgets here or what. I've downloaded the app from Play Store, Google Store, but when they said I should put my number so that they will send me a code, I've put my number, there's no code coming up. I didn't receive any SMS on the code.
I think I had that problem, if I can just intervene. I did it too, and they promised to send the code. They didn't send the code, or they send the code or whatever, but I just continued and it went on like that. So just, you will scroll down and you accept the privacy terms, and then it will give you access to continue. I had that myself. Okay?
Yes.
Good. So thank you, brother. And we love Biafrans. We're all Africans. I mean, we say we're Africans, but you are born in Biafra. Okay. So keep up the good work. We are working together. Thanks for the support. Thank you, bro. Yeah. All right. Hello?
Yes.
No, I'm picking the calls. Hello? Hello? All right. I think the caller is hanging up somewhere. All right. I mean, the reactions are wonderful. It's amazing. The calls keep coming in, and people are calling from all over, as you can see. Hello?
Yes.
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead. All right. Thinking there's some internet challenges out there. Good. Yeah, the brother raised the question. The brother from Biafra land raised a very important questions, like platforms have come like this. We've seen a lot in every format, and suddenly they die down. I mean, we don't see Tech Africa or Soup Africa or Afric Music or Marketplace getting that kind of a challenge. Do you ever see something like that will happen?
Yes, yeah, I've seen challenges. You know, like when I started this movement 20 years ago, there was a lot of people that was also doing, you know, similar things or trying to do similar things. But one thing that I think made me different was I'm stubborn. I'm very stubborn. I don't allow something, you know, like I said, we've had these platforms now for nearly 10, 15 years. You know, the Supfrica, the African Spaces, it's been there. It's just that we didn't get the support like we're getting now. So imagine if we had the support then, or imagine if we had quit, you know. So we know what our aim goal is. Number one, it's not about me, it's not about us, it's about all of us. So when we're doing this, you're thinking about your brother, your sister, you're thinking about 10, 20 years from now, your grandchildren who are going to benefit from you. So that's a motivation that keeps us moving. If it was about me, okay, you know, this is great, I'm going to put it out there, I'm going to make millions of dollars, then yeah, you know, you may or you may not, you know, work. But I think when you have, you know, your parents, your grandparents, you have, you know, Africa as a whole behind you, and you're fighting and working for the betterment of us and our people and our culture, I think that just motivates you to continue and to persevere. And at the end of the day, you always say, if there's somebody new that comes your way and you don't make it that time, you learn, you lend that knowledge that you given when you did yours. You give them a helping hand, and we move together again. It may not be your time now, but it doesn't mean you can't. Your time cannot be with somebody new or somebody younger who is a youth doing something similar. So I don't think it should be about because you didn't success on your own. You should stop. You should continue because now maybe that time was not your time, but somebody else is doing it. You continue to learn. Let's continue to be that village because that village, the African village, that thing that you grow up with, where everybody's aunties, everybody's uncles, everybody's cousins, everybody's family, I think is the next way of making what Africa is supposed to be. Let's go back to the roots. Let's go back to looking at your brothers and sisters and saying, you're my responsibility. I want to make sure that you're good. I want to make sure that you're well. If you need help, brother, I'm here for you. If you need help, sister, I'm here for you. It's business, if it's personal. I think if we take everything that we do as Africans personally and make sure that everybody is able to be successful, and we can't please everyone. Everyone can't be, but being willing to help your fellow man, I think that what takes you to a different level.
Thank you. We're continuing with picking the calls. Please, I just want to beg the audience out there that be patient. I will take your calls. I can't pick 100 calls at the same time. So be patient, please. Allow the guests to speak out, you listen, and then I'll pick your calls. Don't worry. We are on this live today. Today is Saturday on Innovative Africa with our brother Hafiz, who just broke out and is going viral. I would pick all your calls, and he's also here for that. Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
From Dubai.
From Dubai. Go ahead. Yes, we hear you.
Okay, my name is I'm calling from Dubai. I'm from Africa.
Yes.
Biafra precisely.
Okay, go ahead.
I use this opportunity to thank our brother for the innovative for what he did. Because the last few days there was something that came up on WhatsApp, some censorship that you have to accept from now to the 7th of February. That your details have to be forwarded to Facebook and all your data have to be monitored, which I ignored it, and also like automatically I am no longer interested in WhatsApp. But immediately I saw the post of the South Africa and I started making use of it, and the app is excellent, it's perfect, it's good. It's good. So I gave him a bravo for that. That is a very nice one. That is a very nice one. So one thing again I would like to ask, and I would like to ask him is that, there's something our people normally say in Igbo language. I will also say it in English. They do say, this is our own. That is Nkani. That means this is our own. So we are ready to patronize in whichever way it might be. I hear when he was saying something about, is it to partnership or something of that kind?
Yes.
For people, I guess something of that kind. So we are ready to do that. So far that it has nothing to link with our information online. Like, we know what we're talking about when we talk about our government, using some of these platforms to trace you and all that, which is what WhatsApp and Facebook want to do. But thank God that we have South Africa, which I can tell you for now is the best. Which I can tell you for now is the best. And which I would love to be to the top. I would love it to be the top. Maybe not maybe a few years, we'll stop hearing about that like other platforms. So
yes,
this is our own. I've already told some of my friends also who are investors about this app, which they have downloaded it. That is what I have been using to communicate here. Like in Dubai here, there's something that I normally do. You can't make free calls without VPN in Dubai. And you can't call directly in Dubai, that is without VPN or WhatsApp or Facebook. It's not gonna work. It's not.
Yes.
Yeah, I was not surprised when I made call through South Africa with South Africa. It's one of my friends also here. The call went through. The call went through without no VPN.
Okay.
Wow.
So that was I can actually tell you that is great. It's great. I really love it. So which we also and whichever one to make sure that things work out perfectly. And we are living. We have what it takes to be what we want to be. We can do it by ourselves.
Thank you very much, brother. Thank you so much for your
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes.
Message. Yeah, over to you.
Yeah, I was going to say thank you very much. We truly appreciate that. And one thing that we love to hear is that the call is going through, and that's one thing people are always saying that in some of the platforms, when they tap a call, it's not going through. But to know that this is new, it's in the baby stage, but it's still impacting, it's still doing its job, is great. So, and of course, when as he said, sponsorship investments can only get it better. And being a place to be a voice, a sensorless voice is something we want to give our people and something we're giving our people. So thank him very much for that.
Okay, I'm picking the next call. Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Yes, I want to thank Mr. Hassan for making Africa proud by developing this app. More kudos to your able, and we also like you to develop more apps, mostly on social media, so that Africans' voices can be touched. And I also like you to not be used by African government, because now that you have done this, most of them would like to, bring you to the corridor, try to use you against people, but say no to this, because this app will help people, mostly Africans, that like to express their views. We are very proud of you. You have made us great. You have made us proud
so much.
that the world will now do something that Africans are good to do. So I want to thank you.
Thank you too so much. Thank you, brother, for your call. Encouragement.
Thank you.
All right. Oh my God. Please be patient. We're going to pick all the calls. Okay. Hello. Good evening, sir.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. How's South Africa doing?
Off and on.
I know. Have you already downloaded your Supfrica?
Sorry?
Have you downloaded Supfrica?
No.
Why not? Do you know about Supfrica?
I just have some serious problem that I want to discuss with you.
Okay, it's not about the show. Then we can discuss that after the show, okay?
It's not about the show.
All right.
It's a concern about we have Akabules. I'm sure you understand Akabula.
Yeah, Al-Kabulan, yes.
Fine. It's concern about me and you and the other sisters and brothers out there. So I just want to say something, because I met Dr. Arikana. She's tried all this to stop France not to take money from Africa. So now what we heard from our brothers and sisters in Europe, France, they also trying to create a manufacture vaccine, and their vaccine they want to bring straight to Africa. So sometimes I don't like to make a show on the Pan-African platform for every time talk. Sometimes they have to talk about this kind of vaccine. It's very, very important. These people they want to finish us. It's not that they want to reduce the population, African population. They want to finish us completely.
Mm-hmm.
So they have to talk about it.
Yes.
Our leaders always accept every money they will bring in from Europe and America and Asia. They just only think about money. They don't care about us. This is what they are talking. That they are waiting. They spoke with some of the leaders in Africa, but they are waiting for the money that they discuss with them. If they accept the money, they will just give them the money and bring the medicine, the vaccine to Africa just to come and inject us.
So I think from nowadays, people should stop going to hospitals, government hospitals.
Okay.
People might go to maybe pharmacy to buy some compound tablet and go home and drink it.
Okay. Thank you, brother. We're going to make a topic on that this coming week. It's really going to be about the vaccines in Africa. Okay.
Sorry?
We're going to do a topic on Africa and the vaccines and the pandemic next week. Okay.
Please, it's very important. Though.
Yes. Thank you all.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, bro. Thank you. Bye. Hello?
Yes.
No. Hello? Yes.
Okay.
Good evening. Yes.
Yeah, I'm Lamin calling from Turkey. There's a Sierra Leonean based in Turkey.
Yes.
Yeah, first of all, I appreciate you guys and appreciate my brother, especially you, for being in the front line, pushing African issue. Make sure Africa has a better life, a better features compared to the Western society. And my question, I'm really concerned again about the security, especially based on the data system, where the data of this app is based in US. Is it in US, in Africa? Where are we having this data? Is it in cloud? And who is controlling that? And because we, as you had the 5G, are you with me?
Yes, we're with you. Go ahead.
As you've had the 5G network, how faster it is, and who are in control of the 5G? Are we linked to this kind of technology that is coming to explode the globe? And we must going to be online in line with that. If that being the case, what is our hope or our confidence or peace of mind?
Okay.
Security, because yeah. So I really want my brother to talk on that. Then secondly, again, are we going to be hoping to have or am I hoping to have a Facebook or Facebook page, and we get this thing off?
It's already existing. Yes. We have it. We're going to send. Yes.
All right. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. I don't know how I'm feeling today, and I'm being in Africa, living in Asia, and I mean talking on African forum. I'm very proud. I'm proud of you. Speaking to you on WhatsApp. So I'm really proud of you. I'm proud of my brother. May God bless you, people. May God continue to guide you, and we wish this to be a success for Africa. And everyone should embrace it. My brothers and sisters, whoever is listening to them, and I ask everyone to join hands and let's support this forum and this idea of our brother. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. Thank you. Please, I would be getting in contact with you because we've been looking to get a Pan-African platform in Turkey because there are a lot of Africans in Turkey. I'll get back to you after the show, okay? All right. Thank you so much. Yeah. Hello? Good evening. Hafiz, please just note the question so that when I give you back the call, so you can answer them consequently because there's so many coming. So let's just take the question and then I'll give it back to you. Hello?
Yeah, hello. Good evening.
Yes, good evening.
Yeah, I was having like 3 questions. But I think I can start that 4 questions. I just have one left.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's talked about security and he's talked about the unavailability on the App Store, and I will explain reasons for that. So what I'm trying to understand is that what's the probability that this app isn't going to be sold to other pre-established platforms in a span of like 2 or 3 years of existence? Because we are so proud of this app and we want it to continue in his hands. We want him to be, the pilot of the platform. It's not a matter of like maybe after 2 or 3 years and he has to sell it to other re-established platforms. What is the probability that he's going to handle it and do the right thing?
Okay. All right. Thank you. I've noted it. He's going to answer that. What is the possibility that you will not be selling it over if Facebook or others will come to give you so much money that you have to dump us and take them? I noted it down And thank you very much. He's going to answer to that in a short while. Let's keep picking the calls. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening. Calling from Johannesburg.
From Johannesburg. Yeah, go ahead. Yes.
Calling from Johannesburg. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Thank you. I'm happy you're calling on the Pan-African.
I'm super excited about the whole thing. That I think Africa is beginning to start to wake up. And I start thanking our brother that God have given this idea of creating this app. Because when I saw it online, I was very, very happy and I was marveled. I've been sharing it on Facebook, on WhatsApp, because white people, they still colonize us. Western world are still colonizing us. And Africa, we can do it. We can make Africa safe haven. And we should forget about our leaders. Because there's sometimes I share something on Facebook. I say Africa does not have a disaster. But the only disaster we have is our leader. They are the disaster that we have. Look at Nigeria. Look at we've been endowed with so many minerals, so many things that we have, and we are suffering. We don't supposed to suffer. God didn't create us to suffer, but because our leader are useless. They don't know what they are doing. All they know is their money to get money and to be okay for themselves. I don't know why I'm talking like this, but I'm supposed to talk like this because each and every day I'm crying. I'm a Nigerian.
Okay.
I'm not proud. So I'm very, very happy for creating this South Africa.
Okay.
I'm very, very happy about it.
Thank you.
Keep sharing it. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you so very much. Thank you too.
Thank you very much.
Stay safe out there in South Africa, and please think wisely out there. Hello. 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 All right. Oh God. Okay, I think we can start. Maybe we will pick this one from UK. And hello. Hello. Hello, you're connected. Yes, go ahead. Okay, I think the lines are so congested. Some can get through. Hello.
Good evening. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Good evening. Finally, how are you doing? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Cairo, Egypt.
From Egypt, Cairo. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm Nigerian. I'm from Kanu, Nigeria.
No problem. Go ahead.
I'd like to thank and send my appreciation to all of you.
Thank you very much, brother.
Thank you.
This kind of program is only what makes me happy as Africans.
Okay.
Thank you.
Because everyone knows that the situation we are in Africa, we are very shameful, especially our leaders.
Yes.
We are very good. Our leaders are very good in designing programs, but they are not have any intention of implementing it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I don't know how to describe my feeling about this Africa. We have many resources, we have everything we need in life, but we have the lack of implementing. And even when you are going to talk about the truth, they will arrest you, or maybe you will be disappeared for life. I don't know which kind of humanity. I don't know which kind of humanity we have in Africa. But this kind of work of Mr. Alhassan, maybe inshallah it will make an Africa development more than we think.
Correct. Absolutely, brother. Yes. So yes, this is the way forward. Now you've seen that the new leadership of Africa now, like young innovators like him, are just implementing. So don't give up on Africa. we will make it work. We should not only rely on our leaders, but let us bring something also on the table to help ourselves. Okay.
Right.
Thank you so very much for calling, and stay safe out there. Hello. Hello. You're connected, please. Hello. Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
My name is John. I'm calling you from. Can you hear me, please?
Yes, you're calling from?
I'm calling from Ethiopia.
From Ethiopia. Okay, John, I heard.
Yeah, I would like to say hello to you and the studio guest. I'm really grateful for what he's doing. As a matter of fact, I just downloaded the app. I'm so proud to be associated with something related to Africa. But my question to him is, what motivation he can give to other Africans that are also trying to endeavor into such opportunity in the future? Because as we know that there have been a lot of Africans that have tried similar action like this and was never successful. So what could be his motivation to other Africans trying to endeavor into such footsteps that he's into?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I've noted your question. He will be answering all these questions. Let's finish with the calls. Thank you. Bye. Hello? Hello? Yes. Hello? Hello? Yes, go ahead. I just picked your call. Yes.
I am calling from Germany.
Yes.
But I'm from the Gambia.
From the Gambia, yes.
Yeah, I want to inform you that my family back home are the one who even informed me about it. They install it and they're very happy with the application.
That is good news. South Africa, yes.
Yeah,
it's global.
Yeah, my family called me and said, well, there's something going on. There's this new app WhatsApp that is going on and everybody is happy. And when they install it, they say, well, they found out that they have many contacts already using it. And I said, wow, I have to really go for that because I'm a Pan African myself. I believe in African products. If I have my way, I would not go for anything that's not from Africa, really.
Correct. That's the spirit.
Yeah. So I just want to ask him, like somebody has already asked the question. Most of these apps are developed and later on in Facebook and all that people will just buy the application. I hope they will not also sell it because they will offer lots of millions of dollars and stuff like that. You understand?
Yes.
So that is one question. And also the other question I want to ask, I don't know if it is possible like sometimes application that you can like have one WhatsApp or whatever that can work at the same time.
Your line is creeping. I didn't hear even the first question. I don't know what your microphone is doing out there, and you're calling from Germany, so it should be audible. I didn't hear the first question. I didn't hear that. It keeps breaking. What was your question again? Not still. Please just drop again and call again and check your volume. Thank you. All right, I think we have a series of questions. We have the question on security, cloud server, 5G, selling the concept to others, and then motivation to other Africans. Hello? Yes. Go ahead. From China, okay.
I'm calling from China. My name is Zulu Mabingu. I'm a Sardinian. First of all, I would like to say thank you to Mr. Alhassan, Hafiz, Bakarr, as a Sardinian, as an African brother, for such a kind adventure for successful house.
Can you turn up the volume on the show that you're watching in front of you? The noise is just disturbing and we can't hear you. Yes. Now it's better. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm calling from China.
Yes.
Yeah, first of all, I want to say thank you to Mr. Alhassan, Hafiz Bakarr. I'm from Sierra Leone. I'm also representing my own company called the Zulu Madingo. So we are happy for these innovations, you know, like this our brother bring to the highs for African people, for us to have our own. We really appreciate it. And we are trying our best to see that this thing stands, because like quite a long time, we have young African entrepreneurs that are developing a lot of things, but due to white supremacists, they find all kind of possible means to kill the people, to kill the ideas.
Correct.
And I just believe that as an Africa, we can do it. You understand? I think it's the right time and we are at the right place. And I will talk to Mr. Alhassan, who can have his personal contact. I can reach out to him, because I also created a market, just like Amazon. We are working on it. We don't know whether WhatsApp has a platform, like just like when you have this WhatsApp that we are using presently, like for advertising, marketing. So like we'd like to reach out to him to see how best we can able to see facilitate such program with the hubs.
No problem.
Able to add the hubs.
Okay, great.
Okay,
great.
yes.
Thank you.
The line keeps breaking. I'm very sorry to our audience that is watching. We have created the Pan-African Daily TV WhatsApp group on South Africa. For all of you that are looking to get in contact directly with Mr. Hafiz, please get on this Pan-African Daily TV and we will get you in contact with him, okay?
All right.
Yeah, because what is very important is we should not, the problem with us one time, I think, Hassan, you also have to answer to that. When the platforms become so many, it is also a division. When we have one, we have South Africa, that is a WhatsApp. No other African police should create that, so that we have the unique platforms and all of us can share, you know, with one another. So thank you. We'll get back to you on that, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you too. Okay. So I will give the floor back to you. I think you've rested enough. Just answer some of the basic questions. And to be honest with you, the calls are coming in. We'll continue to pick the calls. Let him answer the couple of questions that we've been taking here. Please hold your calm with your calls. We're going to answer all your calls. So over to you, Hafiz.
Yes. 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 Thank you. Thank you everybody for calling.
So the first question from the brother was about the security. I think you already answered that, but he asked some very pertinent questions, like about the server. Where's the server located? I know it's in Africa, yes, but we also have part of the server in America. And he also asked something about the 5G network. Is it gonna operate under this, or is it through clouds, about data? And yeah, and there was also the question of, do you intend to sell this platform? Someone who just come with so much money and you sell it over to him. And the other question that I noted was, what was your motivation to other Africans that are looking forward to venture in this kind of business?
Right. So I guess I will start with the first one again. Security has been the paramount for this, because we know that people, if they're not secure, they will get on you and say this is not secure. So this was very, very important to make sure the security is well. The servers are in different areas from the USA to Africa, and the way we did it was to make sure we had a secure connection based on where you are. So instead of, if you're in Nigeria, instead of going all the way to Sierra Leone to access and be encrypted and be secured, maybe there's a server close to you in Liberia or in Guinea or in South Africa. So the information is not ran too far. The information is only ran for like a few seconds or a few minutes, which helps to secure that information through DNS. So it's very, very secure. But we're always improving. Like I said, this being something that has, Africans have done so well in making this go viral. As we get sponsors, as we get investors, our goal is to make sure that security is paramount.
Okay.
And then in regards to selling the platform, like I said, we've been doing this for 20 years. The first platform we launched was Supfrica recently, and we've been reached out to many, many times for people to buy the platform. One of our main things that we we can pride ourselves that we're not really looking to sell per se. If we do decide to go that route, it would be individuals that have the same vision as us. The idea of an independent Africa, the idea that you're going to use this to the betterment of us, to the betterment of our information. So I challenge those out there, people that have the finances to invest. Let's all come together and invest, because if we're worrying about somebody out there buying it because they have all this money, we believe that the same Africans that have the same amount of money will come together and raise this fund and say, no, we're keeping this as an African product. So that's a challenge that goes out to those who are able to invest in a product like this to keep it. Because most people usually sell because there's no backing of their own. So if there's a backing, believe me, we're not thinking of selling. We wanna keep it where it's supposed to be, and that's with us, because it's for us, by us. So that's the aim that we want to do right there. In regards to helping others, we've been doing this for a long time. Like I said, I've been doing this for 20 years, and it's just recently people have been hearing about me, which means I'm more about putting others in the forefront, helping others in the forefront. What I would say is, imagine somebody who has been in innovation for so long, but hasn't really had that much success. What I would say is continue to persevere, continue to push, but you must have the right reason. What is the reason why you want to create? What is it about? For instance, we have a platform called Supfrica. Supfrica is a platform for young kids, adolescents, because I know growing up and coming to Africa and seeing how these children are not, being taught as good as they should, or they're behind because they don't have the technology to compete digitally. What is your passion? And if that passion is about giving back, because you can make all the money you want, but you're not going to take it to you when God calls you home. What is your legacy? How you want to help? How you want to see that you've done something great? And if money is not part of it, yes, we need money to keep it going, but money is not the reason. The reason is to uplift, to promote, to push, to create something, to innovate about Africa. So that's what I would say.
Wow. This is, I don't even know how I want to explain it. I think this is exactly what we've been talking for the past last year, 2020 and 2021 now. We are getting this kind of a boom. It is so important, particularly the goals and the objective that you put behind the project. It's not just about the product, but also the projects that you want to uplift your people, your community, and one another. Just being selfless, doing such a marvelous thing, and for the service of your people. It's the same goal we have on the Pan-African Daily TV. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to make a very pertinent point here. I see a lot of people already talking about investing, and so we are going to get this is Innovative Africa. Innovative Africa, we're going to be hosting young Africans that are coming up with creative ideas, platforms, businesses, models, whatever. On Wednesday, we're going to be having the investment forum. The investment forums is also going to put all these projects that we discussed on Saturday, and the investors would be choosing what kind of project they want to invest in, and they will shop in the marketplace. Okay, so we have to do this thing structurally, professionally that we are. We have already seen what our brother said 20 years ago. He's been investing and working on all these things just to give us that possibility now to be a joint venture, to collaborate, to whatever thing we want to do. So we have a marketplace to shop all these projects that we are going to be putting here. And when you get it, we put you in touch with the owners, and then you can discuss the business from there. I just want to make you stay assured of that. If not, we're going to be mixing everything as usual. Okay, Saturdays is going to be in Innovative Africa. If you are out there and you have a business and you have something that is new, something that you want Africans to know, the Pan-African Daily TV media is the main media that connects Africa on the continent and Africans in the diaspora worldwide. We are the voices of Africa worldwide, from us to us. So we're going to promote only us, made by us, for our people. Please be aware, it is not just only about the business, but it's about developing our people. We are engaged the Pan-African Daily TV. We are selfless. We're not charging anything for you to apply to be a member or to be a guest or to host and market ourselves. We're just doing exactly what Brother Hafiz is doing, and that is our motto. So I'm going to continue, pick up some few calls again, and we take it from there. I'm so excited today. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm so happy. I'm so happy with this program. I'm a young developer. I have the same aspirations. I'm so happy this brother, I'm from Sierra Leone. I'm so happy this brother has pushed my aspiration. So I'm a young developer. I want to ask, how can I connect with the brother and come on board? I have the same aspiration to do big things like that.
Okay. I would put you to his group. I see all of you calling your numbers. I would create a group of all the callers that have been calling today. That's what we do on the Pan-African Daily, and it's gonna be Supfrica group. But I said we have to put it on Supfrica. We're gonna stop using this WhatsApp, even these calls. We would be doing it directly through Supfrica. Okay.
I'm using it.
All right.
I'm very happy when I get this. I am the first. I am saying it on my page to share this because I know what I've been dreaming to develop. I'm also a developer of programmer, a young developer. So
okay.
I have some projects I have done as well. So I am very happy for this brother.
I know.
So that's my take.
Thank you so very much, brother. Thank you for your congratulations and your motivation. Hello? Hello? Yes, please, can you turn off the other volume? Yeah, no problem. All right, now it's better. Go ahead.
I am a Biafran, and I must commend my brother from Sierra Leone. You know, we are the same people. We don't discriminate each other. From different, we have the different ethnicity or different background. Where we come from, we are all the same. You understand? I must commend him. He's doing a real good job. You know.
Okay. Thank you so very much, brother. Thank you for calling in. Yes. Bye. Good. All right. We have 15 minutes into the show for today. And be aware, like I said, Brother Hafiz is not being here for the last time. He's going to be here often to take your questions. Now, I have our own question from the Pan-African Daily, brother. I know this has been too much, putting too much stuff there, work, time, money, and most of the applications are free. How do you want this support to come back? I mean, I know it from the Afro World, the TV platform, putting these cameras and everything. It costs a lot of data out there. How do you intend to cover this cost?
Right. So we are looking at it here as number one. We wanted to make sure that these platforms are available to our people for free. We don't want to charge them. We want to make sure it's available. So we're looking to our telecom companies, those individuals who are out there that, you know, these users who are supporting us go out to buy data. How can they help us with some of that revenue? Also looking at, you know, the banks as well. How can they assist us in possibly advertising on the platforms? So those are different ways that we want to use to generate income to keep the platform going while keeping it free to our users. We don't want to charge our users, but we also say if the users out there believe that what we've created, they want to support it in any means necessary, they were also willing to accept that as well. But the main goal is to make sure our creation, our innovation, that they get that for free. It's an investment. We're investing in what we believe in, which is Mama Africa. And I believe that Mama Africa will also invest in us.
Absolutely. I think it is also the right and duty of Africans. Africans want to support and to encourage one another. So it's also nice, even though, like we say, we're giving the possibility to telecom and other investors, but also to give really your brothers and sisters the ability to say thank you and support you. That is also part of our culture. And now we see the West would say it's corruption, it's bribery. No, it is the act of giving and sharing among us. So please make that available for Africans to just thank you, not paying for the services, but to congratulate you, buy you wine or something and chip in something to keep you going. Okay. So I think that is very relevant. Hello? Yes.
Yeah, I was the one who called from Germany earlier on.
Okay.
Yeah, the call was breaking, so I have to use another phone. Probably the phone I used first was a problem.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to say to Mr. Alhassan that we are very proud of him and we are really encouraging him to carry on with what he has started.
Thank you.
Yeah, just to say that some time ago, about 2 months ago, there was another application similar to this called One Senegalese based in America was the one that was promoting it for African whatsoever. But the promotion has not gone very well, and at the end of the day, it died down. I really wish that doesn't happen to this South Africa. So what I'm only advising is for him to push the idea to really all the African countries. You understand? So that by the time we install the app and realize that so many people are using it, it's really going to encourage us. You understand? So the other thing is that I hope he has enough space or whatever on cloud or whatever, so that when so many people download this app, I hope it will not impact on it, like to make it slow or something.
Mm-hmm.
I hope work on that. That when lots of people install the application, it will not impact on like making it to get slower or something. But I realized that in the first app I am talking about, that Kitma app, when so many people download it, it gets slower, and then when the messages come, you don't really get an alarm for a message and stuff like that. Because I really wish him well, and I want the whole of Africa to really download this app so that we have something we call our own.
Correct.
Otherwise, I would say thank you also to Pan-African TV. I follow you all the time, and then the programs are just wonderful. Pan-African products. Thank you so very much.
Thank you. We can't thank you enough. Yes. All right. Okay, so we are giving you the last. The show is yours now to conclude. What is it that we really should know again before we conclude? But before I give you that, let me pick up this last call. Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Can you hear me?
We can hear you clear.
Yes, it's Sao Agostinho. I'm from Angola.
Okay.
And first of all, I want to congratulate Mr. Hafiz for this outstanding achievement, because we all need this kind of invention so that our African can go faster, stronger, and more united as a people. And my question is he going to launch an initial public offer, and how can we as Africa buy some share of this application as well?
Okay.
Okay, that's all. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. But hold on, like I said, Wednesday is the investment forum, and we're going to negotiate. I think, Hafiz, you're going to check your program if you can be on Wednesday on the investment forum, so that all these questions about investment, we handle it there, or get into partnership or whatever questions they want to know about investing in this program. Okay.
Okay, that's awesome. That's
okay.
Interesting.
All right. Thank you very much. Yeah. We have to take it step by step. We don't have to mix up. Today he's talking about the Supfrica, and the CEO and founder is right here in the studio with us live on the Pan-African Daily. We have been so warmed, and Africans calling worldwide from everywhere to congratulate you and to share their opinion about the rapidity and the professionalism in this app. This shows us that we are getting united and we are getting woke up, and Africans are buying Africa. In the past, we used to talk about, the lack of us not supporting our own. We want to give our money to the Chinese. We're giving our money to the West. Now is the time that Africans have to bring all these innovations, all the alternatives, build alternative things that you don't need to create something new. Just look at what A was doing and do the same thing for Africa in our African style. And so when we have the alternative platforms like South Africa, we are not going to complain anymore. We have to create everything from our spirituality. We have to give them back all their religions, create our own centers of for our African spirituality and science of consciousness. All these things we have to start creating all our alternative platforms and projects for Africa from Africans by Africans. So I cannot end this show without talking to this sister. Hello, doctor.
Yes, I do have one simple question.
Yes.
I tried to upload it to my iPad, but it wouldn't let me do that. And when I look at it, it has other apps that look like it or mimicking it.
Like which one? Apart from WhatsApp?
There's one. Oh no, there's one Soda Africa. It looks like South Africa, but it's Soda Africa and other stuff as well. But it wouldn't download on my iPad.
All right. Okay.
Other kinds of gadgets, just like your phone, like the Afri World couldn't download on my iPad. I don't know what is happening with iPhones and iPad.
iPad is a problem. I know it. Even this app that we're using to stream doesn't work on iPad. So I don't know whether Hafiz had any other, but from all experience, iPad, like you said yourself, will not work. So use your phones and particularly Androids now that we are only available on Android now. Hafiz?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, iPad, I can tell you, doctor, even for other applications as Zoom and others, is a problem on iPad. Generally.
Yes, it seems to be like that, yes. But we're gonna do our part to help in that area. We're looking at that area as well because we also want to be, we want all of us to be able to use iPad and tablets and be able to be in all areas. But I must say something though, which is something that we're also working into, and this could be something that we all can work with. We need to create our own products from mobile phones, tablets, these things. Also, if we create them, we have control of them as well. So that's also a possibility. If it's not working for us, let's create it for us. So that could be a.
Okay. I'm very sorry if we could not pick some of your calls. It's just too much. Like I said, I'm going to create the South African Daily group. It's already in creation, and I'm going to put all of you in there so that you have a forum with Hafiz, direct questions to him, everything that you want to know. We're going to put it inside there. Okay. And as you can see, he's a very busy man. He has other things to create, the one-on-one conversations. We create the group and you can get direct. He's going to be in that group. So to take your question and every other topics that we'll be talking about. We're rounding up the show. So your last word, brother.
Yeah, so I first want to say thank you for this incredible platform. You are very wonderful, and I think what you've been doing for this past year is remarkable. And I'm very blessed to be part of it and to learn about it and know about it. And I hope that I'm now part of this wonderful family that you created. Thank you for that. In regards to all the callers and that I've called in, we truly appreciate you with the positive comments and the ideas and the criticisms. We truly appreciate that. We look for that. We're learning daily. This is something new that we created and we just launched a few days ago. We ask you for your patience because, of course, there might be bugs here and there that we will definitely look to, but we want to say that if anything is wrong and we're informed, we'll definitely make sure it's taken care of within 12 to 24 hours, and that's our goal. And we thank all those people who have downloaded the app and continue to download the app. One thing we need to realize that this is a 20-year in progress. It didn't happen overnight. We've been creating, we've been pushing, we've been in the lab doing things for Mama Africa. And as always, it's about the right time. And it seemed like this is the right time. We have over 20 platforms that can benefit Mama Africa, and we're looking for partners, investors to run it, to manage it, take it, because you can't do it on your own. And I always say that for some reason, God gave me the idea to be a creator. When you create, you want people around you that can take it and also continue to innovate it. So we're looking for partners, and we're looking for people who are looking to work with us. I think we'll talk more on that on Wednesday as well. And for all those who are looking to support us, please, we ask you to do that. I believe our public relations manager said that they might be putting together like a page for people to donate to us. We look for that. And to be honest, platform only gets better when there's finances in it. So we can't shy away to say that we don't need the financial assistance, because we do. So we could definitely share that link once that is created. But this is for you. This is Africa. This is your own. Whatever Supfrica and Africa does is for be doing it out of the love from Africa. It's not out of the love of money, out of the love of fame, but out of the love for you. Look at your 2-year-old, your 5-year-old, 18-year-old children and say that, wow, we have made a way, and the beginning has started for the independence of Mama Africa and her children. And that's what we want to be. So we say to you guys, thank you for using Supfrica, and Africa, let's continue to chat.
Wow. Thank you very much, brother. We see ourselves on Wednesday on the Investment Forum. And yes, so by then, I'm sorry, I'm sure by then the link for the GoFundMe or whatever you want to put out there would be available. And please just imagine we having 100,000 downloads. If we could have supported this with €1, that would have been 100,000, and it would go a lot to increase the volume on security and all the stuff that you're doing out there. So please put up that platform as soon as possible. On Wednesday, we're going to be talking about it. Thank you very much, brother.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you, sister. And please, great work. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful platform. Thank you.
Thank you too. Bye-bye. We see ourselves on Wednesday. Bye. Good. Yes. I'm picking up this call who has been calling for a long time. I don't want to disrespect you. Honestly, we are 2 minutes into the show, so just go ahead. Hello?
Yeah, okay. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, it's Williams calling from Ukraine anyway, but I'm from Nigeria.
Okay, William.
Yeah, I really want to appreciate what our brother has, discovered. Because it's a really right step anyway. Yeah, I'm really commending him. Whatever, what I'm trying to advise him is this. I think he will not, as he has discovered this thing, he will not try to sell it to people like foreign people, because of maybe because of maybe our system of government in Africa, because we don't have money. The government we have in Africa, there is nothing like encouragement as regards to what he has discovered or what he has done, so that he will not, try to sell it up because of financial problems or something of that sort. But if there are people that will encourage him or maybe support him, I think is a really, right direction that is going to.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm really commending him.
Thank you.
Really nice step.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, brother. Stay safe out there in Ukraine. Take care of yourself. Bye. Yeah, I just want to address this point, dear Africans. The brother has been saying here, I know our fears, but he's not going to do that. He's not going to do that because putting 20 years in an innovation is too much work and too much money. I know it from my own experience. I've done the same thing for 20 years, and I never gave up any platform. When Africans are passionate, Africans like we, that are engaged for motherland, nothing would stop them. No amount of money. I can guarantee you, you don't want to know what this brother has been putting on this project in terms of resources. I know it from my own experience. I know people that just even this small Pan-African that we're building have proposed millions of money to buy it. And no one day would we ever trade off our passion for money. That is the Africa that we want, and that is who we Africans are. Particularly the aspect that we know that Africa is so damn rich. We don't need no money. Everything that we have it. And the biggest riches is you Africans. That is why the world is coming to the continent. Sometimes we say our resources, I doubt it. One of the biggest resources on the continent that the world keeps coming to there is you African people, your population, the ability for us to buy. So people, African people are the biggest resources. So money is the last thing. I can guarantee, I can assure you, Brother Alhassan will not sell out this concept for no reason. He would have done it long time ago. He wouldn't have put 20 years inside there to come out today. So be rest assured, we have to trust ourselves. I understand our fears and our concerns about leadership or what. He would have done it. He's not going to do it. So I thank you so very much. We keep the faith in Africa. We keep believing in us, from us to us. Stay focused. We stay focused, and we're going to see yourself on Tuesday. Tomorrow we are not streaming, as you know. Monday we are not streaming. On Tuesday we'll be back on a very interesting topic, and on Wednesday we'll be having the investment forum live with our brother and other investors that would give you their platform and give you the opportunity to be a part of it. So that's the Africa we're moving forward. Stay safe out there. Take care of yourself. And like I said, keep loving Africa and stay faithful to your continent. Stay faithful to your own self, to your identity. Stay faithful to Mother Africa. Bye-bye. Good night. We see yourself on Tuesday. Bye.